Question 1. What should a driver do when approaching a trolley station indicated by a trolley station sign? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Watch for pedestrians and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Ignore the sign if no trolley is visible. Answer. B. Watch for pedestrians and prepare to stop if necessary. When approaching a trolley station, drivers should be vigilant for pedestrians crossing to and from the trolley station and be ready to stop. Question 2. What are the legal responsibilities of a driver when they encounter a pedestrian crossing sign at an uncontrolled intersection? A. Yield to all traffic on the main road before proceeding. B. Stop at the crossing and give right-of-way to pedestrians. C. Continue at the same speed if no pedestrians are visible. Answer. B. Stop at the crossing and give right-of-way to pedestrians. Drivers are legally required to stop and yield to pedestrians at uncontrolled intersections marked by a pedestrian crossing. Question 3. When a right lane must turn right sign is posted, what must a driver in the right lane do? A. Continue straight if the lane is clear. B. Prepare to turn right as continuing straight is not allowed. C. Switch to the left lane to avoid turning. Answer. B. Prepare to turn right as continuing straight is not allowed. This sign indicates that drivers in the right lane must turn right. Question 4. How should a driver adjust their speed and awareness upon seeing a Men at Work sign? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Maintain normal speed but watch for workers. C. Slow down and watch for sudden stops or changes in traffic flow. Answer. C. Slow down and watch for sudden stops or changes in traffic flow. Drivers should decrease speed and increase their awareness when passing through work zones. Question 5. What does a keep right sign typically indicate in a road construction zone? A. To stop and wait for instructions. B. To keep right of any barriers or obstructions. C. To pass freely on the left. Answer. B. To keep right of any barriers or obstructions. This sign directs traffic to stay to the right side of obstructions or barriers. Question 6. How should a driver react to a cross traffic ahead sign on a busy multi-lane road? A. Ignore the sign if the road seems clear. B. Increase speed to minimize the time crossing the intersection. C. Approach with caution and prepare to stop if necessary. Answer. C. Approach with caution and prepare to stop if necessary. Drivers should be cautious and ready to stop for crossing traffic. Question 7. What precautions should a driver take when approaching an intersection with a signal ahead sign? A. Prepare to accelerate through the intersection. B. Be ready to obey the upcoming traffic signal. C. Ignore the sign if no other vehicles are present. Answer. B. Be ready to obey the upcoming traffic signal. Drivers should be prepared to respond to the traffic conditions indicated by the upcoming signal. Question 8. How should a driver adjust their driving on a road marked with a steep road sign? A. Increase speed to maintain momentum. B. Use a lower gear and maintain a controlled speed. C. Stop and check brakes before proceeding. Answer. B. Use a lower gear and maintain a controlled speed. Drivers should adjust their speed and use a lower gear to safely navigate steep roads. Question 9. When driving near a hospital, what should a driver anticipate upon seeing a hospital sign? A. Frequent stops and pedestrian traffic. B. Increased police presence. C. High-speed emergency vehicles only. Answer. A. Frequent stops and pedestrian traffic. Drivers should be ready for frequent stops and increased pedestrian traffic near hospitals. Question 10. What actions must a driver take when a turning traffic must yield to pedestrians sign is encountered? A. Ignore the sign if no pedestrians are visible. B. Yield to pedestrians only if they are already in the crosswalk. C. Give right-of-way to all pedestrians before turning. Answer C. Give right-of-way to all pedestrians before turning. Drivers must yield to pedestrians when turning at intersections where this sign is posted. Question 11. If a trolley station sign is posted near a busy shopping area, what additional precautions should a driver take? A. Be alert for increased vehicle traffic only. B. Be cautious of both pedestrians and trolleys. C. Disregard the sign outside of trolley operating hours. Answer. B. Be cautious of both pedestrians and trolleys. Drivers should be especially watchful for pedestrians and trolleys in busy areas. Question 12. During heavy traffic, how should a driver handle an encounter with a pedestrian crossing without a signal? A. Continue at the same speed unless pedestrians are on the road. B. Stop and yield to pedestrians at the crossing. C. Honk to alert pedestrians to clear the crossing. Answer. B. Stop and yield to pedestrians at the crossing. Drivers must always stop and yield to pedestrians at crossings, especially in heavy traffic. Question 13. What is the correct behavior for a rare if the right lane ends soon after a right lane must turn right sign? A. Quickly change lanes to the left. B. Continue in the right lane and merge left after the intersection. C. Turn right as indicated by the sign. Answer. C. Turn right as indicated by the sign. Drivers in the right lane must follow the direction indicated by the sign, especially when the lane is ending. Question 14. What should a driver do immediately after passing a Men at Work sign in a residential area? A. Maintain regular speed as residential areas are typically safe. B. Slow down and prepare for possible changes in the road condition. C. Only slow down if workers are visible on the road. Answer. B. Slow down and prepare for possible changes in the road condition. It's important to reduce speed and be cautious as work zones may involve unexpected road conditions and workers near the roadway. Question 15. If two lanes merge and a keep right sign is posted, how should a driver position their vehicle? A. Stay in the left lane to allow others to merge. B. Move to the right lane as directed by the sign. C. Ignore the sign if traffic is light. Answer. B. Move to the right lane as directed by the sign. Drivers should follow the sign's instructions and merge into the right lane to facilitate smoother traffic flow. Question 16. What are the implications of ignoring a cross traffic ahead sign on a high-speed road? A. There is no real risk if visibility is clear. B. It may lead to unexpected accidents due to failing to yield. C. Only relevant during peak traffic hours. Answer. B. It may lead to unexpected accidents due to failing to yield. Ignoring such signs can result in dangerous situations, especially on high-speed roads where cross-traffic may not be readily visible. Question 17. How can a driver ensure they are prepared for sudden stops when a signal ahead sign is displayed? A. Maintain speed and observe the behavior of other drivers. B. Increase speed to quickly pass the signal. C. Reduce speed and stay alert for changes in the traffic signal. Answer. C. Reduce speed and stay alert for changes in the traffic signal. Preparing for sudden stops involves reducing speed and being vigilant of the traffic signal and movements of other vehicles. Question 18. What should a driver consider when navigating a mountainous road with multiple steep road signs? A. The signs are generally for inexperienced drivers only. B. Use lower gears and maintain controlled speeds. C. Speed up to maintain momentum uphill. Answer. B. Use lower gears and maintain controlled speeds. This approach helps manage vehicle control and safety on steep inclines. Question 19. When a hospital sign is visible, What changes should a driver make in terms of speed and noise reduction? A. No changes necessary unless an ambulance is visible. B. Reduce speed and avoid using the horn. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. Answer. B. Reduce speed and avoid using the horn near hospitals. It's crucial to minimize noise and be prepared for possible emergency vehicles. Question 20. In a busy urban area, how should a driver react to a turning traffic must yield to pedestrian sign? A. Yield to pedestrians only when traffic lights are red. B. Continuously honk while turning to alert pedestrians. C. Always give right of way to pedestrians, regardless of traffic lights. Answer. C. Always give right of way to pedestrians, regardless of traffic lights. This ensures the safety of pedestrians crossing the street. Question 21. What should a driver consider when approaching an area marked by both a trolley station and a pedestrian crossing sign? A. Focus solely on looking for trolleys. B. Be highly vigilant and prepared to stop for both trolleys and pedestrians. C. Ignore pedestrian crossing if no pedestrians are visible. Answer. B. Be highly vigilant and prepared to stop for both trolleys and pedestrians. These areas require extra caution due to the increased activity and potential hazards. Question 22. How should a driver handle a right lane must turn right sign when intending to continue straight in an adjacent lane? A. Ignore the sign and continue straight in the right lane. B. Ensure they are not in the right lane if they intend to continue straight. C. Signal right, but continue straight to confuse other drivers. Answer. B. Ensure they are not in the right lane if they intend to continue straight. This prevents confusion and accidents at intersections. Question 23. What is the safest way to navigate through a work zone indicated by a men at work sign when workers are close to the roadway? A. Drive as usual since workers are usually aware of traffic. B. Slow down, maintain a lower speed, and watch for directions from road signs or workers. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly and reduce the risk of long-term exposure. Answer. B. Slow down, maintain a lower speed, and watch for directions from road signs or workers. Reducing speed and increasing awareness are crucial for safety in work zones. Question 24. When encountering a keep right sign on a narrow road, what should be the driver's primary focus? A. To keep to the left to give way to oncoming traffic. B. To adhere strictly to the sign and keep right as much as possible. C. To ignore the sign if no other vehicles are present. Answer. B. To adhere strictly to the sign and keep right as much as possible. This helps maintain order and safety on narrow roads. Question 25. What strategies should a driver employ upon seeing a cross-traffic ahead sign at a busy commercial district? A. Increase speed to minimize traffic disruption. B. Prepare for potential stops and yield to cross traffic. C. Only yield if traffic from the opposite direction is visible. Answer. B. Prepare for potential stops and yield to cross traffic. This precaution is necessary to avoid collisions in areas with high vehicle and pedestrian activity. Question 26. In what ways should a driver prepare for a traffic light indicated by a signal ahead sign that is known to have rapid cycles? A. Ignore the sign and focus on the current traffic. B. Be alert and ready to stop or proceed based on the signal. C. Continue at the same speed regardless of the signal changes. Answer. B. Be alert and ready to stop or proceed based to the signal. Being prepared for quick changes helps ensure compliance with traffic signals and enhances safety. Question 27. What are the key considerations for driving on a road with a steep road sign during adverse weather conditions like snow or rain? A. Ignore the sign as modern vehicles are well equipped for such conditions. B. Proceed with caution, using appropriate gear and maintaining a safe speed. C. Accelerate to maintain momentum up the steep incline. Answer B. Proceed with caution, using appropriate gear and maintaining a safe speed. Adverse weather can exacerbate the dangers of steep roads, making careful driving essential. Question 28. How should a driver approach a hospital zone with a hospital sign when ambulances are frequently entering and exiting? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Maintain normal speed as ambulance drivers are trained to navigate traffic. C. Reduce speed and yield to any ambulances and other emergency vehicles. Answer C. Reduce speed and yield to any ambulances and other emergency vehicles. It's crucial to allow emergency vehicles to maneuver easily without additional hazards. Question 29. What should a driver be aware of when a turning traffic must yield to pedestrians sign is posted in a tourist-heavy area? A. Ignore the sign outside of peak tourist seasons. B. Expect high pedestrian traffic and be prepared to stop frequently. C. Only yield to pedestrians who are actively crossing. Answer B. Expect high pedestrian traffic and be prepared to stop frequently. Tourist areas are likely to have many pedestrians, and drivers must be vigilant to ensure their safety. Question 30. When a trolley station sign is posted without additional signage, what should drivers be particularly cautious of? A. The exact speed limit in the area. B. The potential sudden appearance or movement of trolleys and pedestrians. C. Only the color of the trolley. Answer B. The potential sudden appearance or movement of trolleys and pedestrians. Drivers should be prepared for trolleys that may enter or cross the roadway unexpectedly, as well as for pedestrian movement around the station. Question 31. What precautions should be taken when a pedestrian crossing is located near a school, as indicated by nearby signage? A. Speed up to minimize time spent near the crossing. B. Be particularly vigilant and ready to stop for children and other pedestrians. C. Honk when approaching to alert pedestrians. Answer B. Be particularly vigilant and ready to stop for children and other pedestrians. School areas require extra caution due to the unpredictable nature of children's movements. Question 32. What is required of a driver when a right lane must turn right is at a complex multi-lane roundabout? A. Navigate to the center lane to avoid the turn. B. Follow the sign and prepare to turn right from the right lane. C. Continue straight regardless of lane markings. Answer B. Follow the sign and prepare to turn right from the right lane. It's important to adhere to lane-specific signs to maintain traffic flow and safety at roundabouts. Question 33. How should a driver react when approaching a Men at Work sign that is placed just before a sharp bend in the road? A. Maintain usual speed, as the workers will be aware of oncoming traffic. B. Slow down and proceed with caution, especially due to reduced visibility from the bend. C. Only slow down if actual work is visible. Answer B. Slow down and proceed with caution, especially due to reduced visibility from the bend. The combination of road work and a sharp bend requires heightened caution to navigate safely. Question 34. What should a driver do if a keep right sign is followed by a lane merge due to road construction? A. Merge left early to avoid the construction. B. Keep right as long as possible, then merge left when necessary. C. Ignore the sign if the merge seems unnecessary. Answer B. Keep right as long as possible, then merge left when necessary. Following the sign's directive helps manage traffic flow and ensures compliance with road safety rules during construction. Question 35. How should a driver adjust their approach when encountering cross-traffic ahead in an area with poor visibility? A. Continue at the same speed and rely on cross-traffic to stop. B. Proceed with increased caution and readiness to stop. C. Assume there is no cross traffic unless vehicles are visible. Answer. B. Proceed with increased caution and readiness to stop. Poor visibility requires extra caution to safely navigate intersections with potential cross traffic. Question 36. What immediate actions should a driver take upon seeing a signal ahead sign while driving at high speed on a highway? A. Prepare to stop abruptly. B. Gradually reduce speed and observe the traffic signal. C. Ignore the sign if no other vehicles are present. Answer. B. Gradually reduce speed and observe the traffic signal. This allows the driver to adjust to the traffic conditions safely without causing abrupt changes that could lead to accidents. Question 37. How should a driver prepare their vehicle for descending a particularly long stretch of road marked by a steep road sign? A. Shift to a lower gear to control speed without overusing brakes. B. Use the brakes continuously to maintain a low speed. C. Increase speed to use momentum to help in descending. Answer. A. Shift to a lower gear to control speed without overusing brakes. Using lower gears helps manage descent speed more safely and prevents brake overuse, which can lead to failure. Question 38. What considerations should a driver make when approaching a hospital sign in an emergency situation requiring quick hospital access? A. Speed up to get to the emergency room faster. B. Follow standard road rules, but stay alert for emergency vehicles. C. Use the horn continuously to clear traffic. Answer. B. Follow standard road rules, but stay alert for emergency vehicles. It's crucial to maintain safety while also being mindful of the potential presence of ambulances and emergency responders. Question 39. How should a driver negotiate a junction where a turning traffic must yield to pedestrian sign is placed but pedestrians are jaywalking? A. Continue to turn as pedestrians should yield to vehicles. B. Yield to all pedestrians, regardless of their behavior. C. Report the pedestrians for jaywalking. Answer. B. Yield to all pedestrians, regardless of their behavior. Safety must be the priority, and drivers are required to yield to pedestrians at such signs, helping to prevent potential accidents. Question 40. In the case of a trolley station sign with frequent trolley crossings, what additional vigilance is required from the driver? A. Speed through the crossing to minimize waiting time. B. Be prepared to stop and yield to trolleys and pedestrians. C. Only yield to trolleys if they are actively crossing. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop and yield to trolleys and pedestrians. Drivers must be vigilant and ready to yield as trolleys may cross unexpectedly, and pedestrians often gather at these locations. Question 41. When approaching a pedestrian crossing sign in an area with heavy foot traffic, how should a driver adjust their driving behavior? A. Maintain the same speed and expect pedestrians to wait. B. Speed up to clear the crossing quickly. C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and watch for pedestrians. Answer. C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and watch for pedestrians. Drivers must exercise caution and be prepared to yield to pedestrians, especially in high traffic areas. Question 42. What actions should a driver take when encountering a right lane must turn right sign while in heavy traffic? A. Continue straight if turning is not possible. B. Ensure they are in the correct lane to make the turn. C. Use any lane to turn right if traffic is too heavy. Answer. B. Ensure they are in the correct lane to make the turn. It's important to follow traffic signs to ensure smooth traffic flow and prevent accidents. Question 43. During road maintenance, a men at work sign is displayed. What safety measures should a driver implement? A. Continue at normal speed as workers are usually protected. B. Slow down, obey any temporary signs, and watch for workers near the road. C. Only slow down if workers are on the road. Answer: B. Slow down, obey any temporary signs, and watch for workers near the road. It's crucial for driver and worker safety to reduce speed and be vigilant in work zones. Question 44. How should a driver navigate a split in the road where a keep right sign is positioned? A. Follow the sign and keep to the right. B. Choose any lane that seems faster. C. Keep left to avoid merging traffic. Answer: A. Follow the sign and keep to the right. Adhering to the keep right sign helps maintain organized traffic flow and prevents accidents at splits. Question 45. What are the expected actions of a driver when a cross traffic ahead sign is seen in conjunction with a school zone? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Continue at a normal speed and observe school zone limits. C. Slow down, prepare to stop for children, and yield to crossing traffic. Answer: C. Slow down, prepare to stop for children, and yield to crossing traffic. This is essential for the safety of children and other pedestrians in school zones. Question 46. How should a driver prepare for changing traffic signals upon seeing a signal ahead sign on a fast-paced road? A. Ignore the sign and focus on the flow of traffic. B. Prepare to adjust speed according to the traffic signal. C. Continue at the same pace regardless of the signal change. Answer: B. Prepare to adjust speed according to the traffic signal. Anticipating signal changes and adjusting speed accordingly is critical for maintaining traffic flow and safety. Question 47. What precautions are essential when driving down a steep incline with a steep road sign posted during icy conditions? A. Use high gear to maintain speed. B. Maintain a steady speed and use brakes minimally. C. Shift to a lower gear and use engine braking to control descent. Answer: C. Shift to a lower gear and use engine braking to control descent. This helps maintain control without relying heavily on brakes, which can be less effective on ice. Question 48. What should a driver consider when passing a hospital sign during a time when pedestrian traffic is high? A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Honk to alert pedestrians of their approach. C. Reduce speed and yield to pedestrians and ambulances. Answer: C. Reduce speed and yield to pedestrians and ambulances. Drivers should be especially cautious around hospitals where pedestrian activity is high. Question 49. If approaching an intersection marked by a turning traffic must yield to pedestrian sign, what should the driver be cautious of regarding pedestrian behavior? A. Pedestrians always follow crossing signals. B. Pedestrians may cross unexpectedly or disregard signals. C. Pedestrians are less likely to be present at marked crossings. Answer: B. Pedestrians may cross unexpectedly or disregard signals. It is important for drivers to be vigilant and ready to stop even if pedestrians are not following crossing rules. Question 50. When driving near a trolley station indicated by a trolley station sign, what specific driving adjustments are necessary? A. Increase speed to pass the trolley station quickly. B. Be prepared to stop or yield to trolleys and pedestrians. C. Ignore the sign if no trolley is visible. Answer: B. Be prepared to stop or yield to trolleys and pedestrians. Trolley stations often involve frequent stops and pedestrian activity, requiring drivers to be especially cautious. Question 51. How should a driver ensure the safety of pedestrians at a busy pedestrian crossing located near a shopping center? A. Always stop, regardless of pedestrian signals. B. Proceed if no pedestrians are visible. C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and obey pedestrian signals. Answer: C. Slow down, be prepared to stop, and obey pedestrian signals. This ensures the safety of pedestrians crossing busy areas like shopping centers. Question 52. If a right lane must turn right sign is placed at an intersection with frequent lane changes, what should a driver be particularly aware of? A. The need to change lanes early to comply with the sign. B. The option to ignore the sign if traffic is heavy. C. The likelihood that other drivers will ignore the sign. Answer. A. The need to change lanes early to comply with the sign. Early lane changes help prevent last-minute maneuvers that can lead to traffic disruptions and accidents. Question 53. How can a driver ensure they comply with a Men at Work sign in a densely populated urban area? A. Speed through quickly to minimize traffic disruption. B. Follow posted speed limits and be alert for workers and equipment. C. Only slow down if workers are directly on the road. Answer. B. Follow posted speed limits and be alert for workers and equipment. Compliance with work zone signs and speed limits ensures the safety of both workers and drivers. Question 54. What should a driver do when they encounter a keep right sign on a highway with multiple exits? A. Stay in the left lane to avoid merging traffic. B. Keep right unless exiting. C. Change lanes frequently to find the fastest route. Answer. B. Keep right unless exiting. Staying in the correct lane as indicated helps manage traffic flow and reduces the risk of collisions. Question 55. When a driver sees a cross traffic ahead sign before entering a major interchange, what should they be prepared for? A. Sudden stops and increased vehicle merging. B. Minimal impact on their driving. C. Increased speed to match traffic. Answer. A. Sudden stops and increased vehicle merging. Being alert to the dynamics of a major interchange can help a driver navigate safely and efficiently. Question 56. What is the best course of action for a driver when approaching a signal ahead sign on a rural road? A. Ignore the sign if no other vehicles are present. B. Prepare to adjust speed based on the upcoming signal. C. Speed up to reduce delay at the signal. Answer. B. Prepare to adjust speed based on the upcoming signal. Anticipating changes and preparing in advance can enhance safety on rural roads. Question 57. How should a driver adjust their speed and braking strategy when encountering a steep road sign in mountainous terrain? A. Accelerate to maintain momentum uphill. B. Maintain a moderate speed and use brakes sparingly to avoid overheating. C. Use frequent hard braking to ensure full stops. Answer. B. Maintain a moderate speed and use brakes sparingly to avoid overheating. Managing speed and using engine braking can help maintain control on steep declines. Question 58. When driving in proximity to a hospital indicated by a hospital sign, what should a driver be prepared to encounter? A. Frequent ambulance entry and exit requiring sudden stops. B. Increased speed limits for emergency situations. C. Minimal changes to driving conditions. Answer. A. Frequent ambulance entry and exit requiring sudden stops. Drivers should be ready to yield and stop for ambulances and other emergency vehicles at hospitals. Question 59. How should a driver interact with turning traffic at an intersection with a turning traffic must yield to pedestrian sign? A. Yield to pedestrians only if they are already crossing. B. Prioritize vehicle traffic over pedestrians. C. Always yield to pedestrians, regardless of traffic flow. Answer. C. Always yield to pedestrians, regardless of traffic flow. This ensures the safety of pedestrians at intersections, aligning with the sign's instructions. Question 60. What should a driver anticipate when approaching a trolley track crossing marked by a trolley station sign? A. Trolleys will yield to vehicular traffic. B. Frequent stops and the need to yield to trolleys. C. No significant changes to driving patterns. Answer: B. Frequent stops and the need to yield to trolleys. Drivers should be prepared for potential stops and the requirement to yield, ensuring the safe passage of trolleys and pedestrians. Question 61. What should a driver do when approaching a pedestrian crossing near a children's playground? A. Continue at the same speed, assuming children will not cross. B. Increase speed to minimize the time near the crossing. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children crossing. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for children crossing. Areas near playgrounds often have high pedestrian activity, especially by children who may enter the road unexpectedly. Question 62. How should a driver prepare to navigate when a right lane must turn right sign is temporarily obscured? A. Follow the usual traffic rules, ignoring the obscured sign. B. Watch for other directional cues and prepare to turn right. C. Turn left if the sign is not visible. Answer: B. Watch for other directional cues and prepare to turn right. Even if the sign is obscured, drivers should prepare for a right turn by observing lane markings and the behavior of other drivers. Question 63. When faced with a Men at Work sign along a narrow street, what special considerations should a driver make? A. Speed up to pass the work zone quickly. B. Maintain normal speed as workers are likely protected. C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and be ready to stop. Answer: C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and be ready to stop. Narrow streets can restrict maneuverability, making it crucial to approach work zones cautiously. Question 64. What are the critical steps a driver should take upon encountering a keep right sign that leads to a toll booth? A. Keep left to avoid the toll. B. Prepare for a stop and have payment ready. C. Ignore the sign if not planning to use the toll road. Answer: B. Prepare for a stop and have payment ready. A keep right sign leading to a toll booth usually indicates that drivers should prepare to stop and pay the toll. Question 65. How should a driver manage their approach when a cross traffic ahead sign appears suddenly after a curve? A. Ignore the sign if no traffic is visible. B. Continue at the same speed and rely on right-of-way rules. C. Approach with caution, reduce speed, and prepare to yield. Answer: C. Approach with caution, reduce speed, and prepare to hold. Unexpected signs after curves require extra caution, as the approach may limit visibility and reaction time.